Stop chasing perfection and start embracing your true self. Discover self-love with us. In a world that demands perfection, there's a guiding light: self-love. The path to you is your guide on this journey. Imagine reading a handbook of self-discovery and acceptance, where each page whispers words of kindness. This audiobook is your invitation to build a more loving relationship with yourself. It's about learning to accept yourself just as you are, without conditions. Together, we'll explore self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-care. You'll find tools to overcome obstacles and nurture a positive inner voice. Imagine people from all walks of life smiling and embracing themselves. That's the power of self-love. True freedom begins when you accept yourself unconditionally. This is a journey of transformation that leads you to fulfillment and authenticity. Are you ready to begin? The Path to You, a handbook for cultivating self-love. Listen now.
The Path to You, a manual for cultivating self-love. True freedom begins when you accept yourself unconditionally. Prologue. In a world that often demands that we be perfect, achieve unattainable goals, and constantly compare ourselves to others, self-love becomes a beacon of light that guides us toward authenticity and fulfillment. This manual is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and acceptance, a path toward building a more loving and compassionate relationship with ourselves. Through these pages, we will explore the different aspects of self-love, from self-knowledge and self-acceptance to self-care and self-esteem. We will discover tools and practices that will help us overcome obstacles, establish healthy relationships, and cultivate a positive and encouraging inner voice. This manual is not a magic recipe or an instant fix. It is a guide, a travel companion that will accompany you in your process of personal growth. I invite you to read it with an open mind and a receptive heart, to put into practice the tools that resonate with you, and to be patient and compassionate with yourself every step of the way. Remember that self-love is not a destination, but a continuous journey. As you dive into these pages, I encourage you to reflect, to question your limiting beliefs, and to embrace your true essence. You deserve to love and accept yourself as you are, with your lights and shadows, your strengths and vulnerabilities. May this manual be a source of inspiration and empowerment on your path to self-love. Welcome to this journey of self-discovery and transformation. Chapter 1. Introduction. What is self-love? Self-love is the acceptance, respect, appreciation, and genuine appreciation you feel for yourself. It is recognizing your intrinsic worth as a human being, regardless of your achievements, physical appearance, or the opinion of others. Self-love involves taking care of yourself, listening to your needs, setting healthy boundaries, and cultivating a compassionate and kind relationship with yourself. Importance of self-love in daily life. Self-love is essential to living a full and fulfilling life. When you love yourself, you are able to make healthier choices aligned with your values. Establish more authentic and fulfilling relationships. Face life's challenges with greater resilience. Feel more confident in yourself. Experience greater emotional well-being and happiness. Benefits of cultivating self-love. Cultivating self-love gives you a series of benefits that positively impact all areas of your life. Improve your self-esteem and confidence. Reduces stress and anxiety. Strengthens your immune system. Improve your interpersonal relationships. Increase your ability to forgive and accept others. It allows you to live a more authentic life aligned with your values. Self-love is not a luxury, but a basic necessity for your integral well-being. By cultivating it, you empower yourself to live a fuller, happier, and more meaningful life. Chapter 2. Self. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. The first step toward self-love is to know yourself deeply and honestly. This involves recognizing both your strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. What qualities make you unique and valuable? In what areas do you excel? What skills and talents do you possess? Identifying your strengths will help you appreciate your potential and feel proud of who you are. Weaknesses. What areas of your life would you like to improve? What challenges do you face? What fears or insecurities are limiting you? Acknowledging your weaknesses is not a sign of failure, but an opportunity to grow and develop. By accepting them, you can work on them in a compassionate and constructive way. Accepting your emotions and thoughts. Your emotions and thoughts are a natural part of your human experience. Learning to accept them without judgment is essential to cultivating self-love. Emotions. All emotions are valid, even those that we consider negative, such as sadness, anger, or fear. Allow yourself to feel them fully, without repressing or denying them. Notice how they manifest in your body and what messages they convey to you. Thoughts. Your thoughts are not facts, but interpretations of reality. Learn to observe them without identifying with them. Question those that limit you or cause you suffering and cultivate more positive and realistic thoughts. Recognize your needs and limits. To love yourself, it is critical to recognize and respect your needs and boundaries. Needs. What do you need to feel good physically, emotionally, and mentally? What makes you feel loved, valued, and respected? Identify your needs and seek to meet them in a healthy and balanced way. Boundaries. What situations or behaviors make you uncomfortable or invade? Learn to set clear boundaries and communicate them assertively. Saying no when necessary is a way to protect and respect yourself. Self-knowledge is an ongoing process that requires honesty, courage, and compassion. As you get to know yourself better, you will be able to love and accept yourself more deeply and authentically. Chapter 3. Self-acceptance. Accepting yourself unconditionally. Self-acceptance is the basis of self-love. It involves embracing yourself as you are, with your virtues and defects, your lights and shadows. It does not mean resigning yourself to your limitations but recognizing and accepting them as part of your being, without judging or punishing yourself for them. Unconditional self-acceptance allows you to free yourself from the need to be perfect. Stop comparing yourself to others. Value your individuality and authenticity. Feel at peace with yourself. Overcoming self-criticism and perfectionism. Self-criticism and perfectionism are enemies of self-love. The inner voice that constantly judges and demands of you can undermine your self-esteem and generate anxiety and frustration. To overcome self-criticism and perfectionism. Identify your negative thought patterns and challenge them. Change the should to the I can or the I want. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Learn to laugh at your mistakes and see them as learning opportunities. Embrace your imperfections and vulnerabilities. We all have imperfections and vulnerabilities. Hiding or denying them only distances you from yourself and prevents you from connecting authentically with others. Embracing your imperfections and vulnerabilities allows you to be more authentic and transparent. Establish more intimate and deeper relationships. Develop greater emotional resilience. Learn to ask for help when you need it. Self-acceptance is an act of love towards yourself. By accepting yourself unconditionally, you free yourself from the burden of self-demand and open yourself up to the possibility of living a fuller, happier life. Chapter 4. Self-care. Prioritizing your physical and emotional needs. Self-care is a tangible manifestation of self-love. It involves paying attention to your physical and emotional needs and taking active steps to meet them. Physical needs. Make sure you are getting enough sleep, eating healthy, exercising regularly, and getting to your doctor's appointments. Your body is your temple, and taking care of it is essential to your overall well-being. Emotional needs. Make time for activities that relax and make you happy, such as reading, listening to music, spending time in nature, or sharing moments with loved ones. Recognize and express your emotions in healthy ways, whether it is talking to someone you trust, writing in a journal, or practicing some form of art. Set healthy boundaries in your relationships. Self-love also involves setting healthy boundaries in your relationships with others. This means saying no when something makes you uncomfortable or overwhelms you. Express your needs and expectations clearly and assertively. Withdrawing from people or situations that drain you or make you feel bad. Surround yourself with people who support, respect, and value you. Practice activities that nourish and make you happy. Make time for activities that you are passionate about and that make you feel alive. Whether it is painting, dancing, cooking, traveling, or learning something new, these activities nourish you on an emotional level and help you connect with your essence. Self-care is not selfish, but an investment in yourself. By taking care of yourself, you recharge your energy, reduce stress, and feel more connected to yourself and the world around you. Chapter 5. Self-pity. Be kind and understanding to yourself. Self-compassion is the ability to treat yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and support that you would give to a loved one who is going through a difficult time. It involves acknowledging your suffering without judging it and offering yourself words of encouragement and comfort rather than criticism and self-loathing. Being kind and understanding to yourself means recognize that we all make mistakes and face challenges. Accept your emotions without repressing or denying them. Speak to yourself with words of encouragement and support. Avoid self-criticism and negative judgment. Remembering that you are human and that you deserve love and compassion, even in your most difficult moments. Learning to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes, and holding on to guilt and remorse only keeps you from moving forward. Forgiveness is an act of liberation that allows you to heal and move on. To forgive yourself. Acknowledge the mistake and take responsibility for your actions. Accept that you cannot change the past, but you can learn from it. Forgive yourself with sincerity and compassion. Commit to doing things differently in the future. Cultivate a positive and encouraging inner voice. The way you talk to yourself has a profound impact on your emotional well-being. If your inner voice is critical and negative, you will feel discouraged and unmotivated. On the other hand, if you cultivate a positive and encouraging inner voice, you will feel more confident, capable, and resilient. To cultivate a positive inner voice. Identify your negative thought patterns and replace them with positive affirmations. Celebrate your accomplishments and recognize your strengths. Remember your past successes and trust your ability to overcome challenges. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Self-compassion is a powerful antidote to self-criticism and perfectionism. By being kind and understanding of yourself, you open yourself up to the possibility of healing, growing, and living a fuller, happier life. Chapter 6. Self-esteem. Recognize your intrinsic value. Self-esteem is the positive assessment you have of yourself. It is based on the conviction that you are valuable and deserving of love and respect, regardless of your achievements or external circumstances. Recognizing your intrinsic value means accept yourself unconditionally, with your virtues and defects. Value your unique qualities and talents. Remember that you are worthy of love and respect, simply for being who you are. Do not allow the opinions of others to define your worth. Celebrate your achievements and successes. It is important to recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Every step you take toward your goals, every obstacle you overcome, every learning you acquire is a source of pride. Celebrating your accomplishments allows you to strengthen your self-confidence. Recognize your ability and potential. Motivate you to keep going and reach new goals. To feel proud of your progress and progress. Develop a positive self-image. The image you have of yourself influences how you feel and how you behave. If you see yourself in a negative light, you are likely to feel insecure and limited. On the other hand, if you cultivate a positive self-image, you will feel more confident and capable of achieving your goals. To develop a positive self-image. Focus on your positive qualities and accomplishments. Avoid comparing yourself to others and focus on your own path. Practice gratitude for all that you have and are. Surround yourself with people who support you and see you in a positive light. Self-esteem is a fundamental pillar of self-love. By recognizing your worth, celebrating your accomplishments, and cultivating a positive self-image, you empower yourself to live a full and fulfilling life. Chapter 7. Healthy relationships. Choose relationships that support and nurture you. The relationships you have a significant impact on your emotional well-being and self-love. It is essential to surround yourself with people who support you, inspire you, and make you feel good about yourself. Look for positive relationships. Prioritize those relationships in which you feel valued, respected, and heard. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to grow, celebrate your accomplishments, and support you through difficult times. Stay away from toxic relationships. If a relationship generates anxiety, insecurity, or makes you feel bad about yourself, it is important that you evaluate if it is healthy for you. Sometimes, walking away from toxic people or situations is an act of self-love. Set clear boundaries and communicate assertively. Assertive communication is key to establishing healthy relationships. This involves expressing your needs, opinions, and feelings clearly and directly, while respecting the rights of others. Set boundaries. Define which behaviors are acceptable and which are not in your relationships. Communicate your boundaries clearly and firmly, and make sure they are respected. Express your needs. Do not expect others to guess what you need or how you feel. Communicate your needs openly and honestly and look for solutions that benefit both parties. Listen actively. Pay attention to what others have to say, without judging or interrupting. Demonstrates empathy and understanding towards their feelings and perspectives. Learning to say no when necessary. Saying no is a critical skill to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. You do not have to accept every invitation, request, or commitment that comes your way. Learn to prioritize your needs and say no firmly and respectfully when necessary. Remember that you deserve to be in relationships that make you feel good about yourself and contribute to your personal growth. By choosing healthy relationships, setting clear boundaries, and communicating assertively, you are taking care of yourself and strengthening your self-love. Chapter 8. Overcoming obstacles. Identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are negative ideas you have about yourself, your abilities, or the world around you. These beliefs can act as invisible barriers that prevent you from achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. Identify your limiting beliefs. Pay attention to negative thoughts that recur in your mind, especially those that make you feel inadequate, incapable, or unworthy. Challenge your beliefs. Question the veracity of your limiting beliefs. Are they really true? What evidence do you have for or against? What would you say to a friend who had those same beliefs? Replace limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. Once you've identified and challenged your limiting beliefs, replace them with positive, realistic affirmations that drive you to grow and achieve your goals. Learning to manage fear and insecurity. Fear and insecurity are natural emotions that we all experience at some point. However, when these feelings become chronic or intense, they can paralyze us and prevent us from moving forward. Acknowledge your fears and insecurities. Identify what situations or thoughts trigger your fears and insecurities. What worries you? What makes you feel vulnerable? Accept your emotions. Don't fight your fears and insecurities, but accept them as part of your human experience. Allow yourself to feel them without judging yourself. Face your fears. Little by little, begin to expose yourself to situations that generate fear, in a gradual and controlled way. Every small step you take will help you gain confidence and overcome your limitations. Overcoming painful past experiences. Painful past experiences, such as trauma, loss, or difficult relationships, can leave deep emotional wounds that affect your self-love and well-being. Seek professional support. If you're struggling to work through painful past experiences, don't hesitate to seek help from a therapist or counselor. A mental health professional can provide you with tools and strategies to heal your wounds and move toward a fuller life. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and understanding to yourself as you go through the healing process. Recognize that pain is part of the process, but don't define yourself by it. Focus on the present. Don't get stuck in the past. Learn from your experiences, but don't let them define or limit you. Focus on the present and building a positive and hopeful future. Overcoming obstacles is part of the path to self-love. By identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs, managing your fears and insecurities, and healing your emotional wounds, you empower yourself to live a more authentic and happy life. Chapter 9. Tools and Practices. The path to self-love is a personal and ongoing journey, and there are a variety of tools and practices that can help you cultivate and strengthen it. Below, we'll explore some of the most effective. Meditation and mindfulness exercises. Meditation and mindfulness are practices that invite you to connect with the present moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judging them. These practices help you calm the mind and reduce stress. Increase awareness of your thought patterns and behavior. Cultivate acceptance and compassion toward yourself. Improve your concentration and attention. You can start with guided meditations or just sit quietly, observing your breath and the sensations in your body. Even a few minutes a day can make a big difference in your emotional well-being. Relaxation and stress management techniques. Chronic stress can negatively affect your physical and mental health, as well as your self-esteem. Learning how to manage stress effectively is essential to taking care of yourself. Some relaxation techniques include deep breathing. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, filling your abdomen with air. Exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing all tension. Repeat several times. Progressive muscle relaxation. Tense and relax every muscle group in your body, starting at your feet and working your way up to your head. Visualization. Imagine a quiet and safe place where you feel peaceful and relaxed. Yoga or Tai Chi. These practices combine gentle movement, mindful breathing, and meditation, promoting relaxation and balance. Gratitude practices and positive affirmations. Gratitude is the ability to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Practicing gratitude helps you shift your focus to the positive. Increase your satisfaction with life. Strengthen your immune system. Improve your interpersonal relationships. You can keep a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you feel grateful for each day. You can also express your gratitude to the people around you, telling them how much you appreciate them. Positive affirmations are short, powerful phrases that you repeat to yourself to reinforce positive and empowering beliefs. By repeating them with conviction, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and create a more positive reality. Some positive affirmations for self-love include: I am worthy of love and respect. I accept myself as I am. I am strong and capable. I deserve to be happy. Conclusion. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. It is an ongoing process of learning, growth, and acceptance. Throughout this manual, we have explored different aspects of self-love, from self-knowledge and self-acceptance to self-care and self-esteem. We've seen how to overcome obstacles, establish healthy relationships, and use tools and practices that help us cultivate a more loving and compassionate relationship with ourselves. Remember that self-love is not something that is achieved overnight. It takes time, patience, and commitment. There will be days when you feel more connected to yourself and others when you have a harder time. It's important to be kind and understanding of yourself at all times, celebrating your progress and learning from your challenges. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself for your imperfections. Each of us has a unique and valuable path. Focus on your own growth and cultivating an authentic, loving relationship with yourself. Self-love is a gift you give to yourself that extends to all areas of your life. By loving and accepting yourself as you are, you empower yourself to live a fuller, happier, and more meaningful life. Celebrate your progress, be patient with yourself, and never stop growing and learning. Epilogue. As you close this manual, I invite you to reflect on the journey you have undertaken through its pages. You've explored the foundations of self-love, from self-knowledge and self-acceptance to self-care and building healthy relationships. You've discovered tools and practices that empower you to overcome obstacles, challenge your limiting beliefs, and cultivate a compassionate and encouraging inner voice. Remember that self-love is not a final destination, but a continuous path. It's a daily commitment to choosing yourself, honoring your needs, and cultivating a kind and respectful relationship with yourself. There will be days when you feel strong and confident, and others when you face doubts and challenges. In those moments, remember the tools you've learned and allow yourself to be human, with all your imperfections and vulnerabilities. Self-love is a gift you give to yourself, and also a gift you give to the world. When you love and accept yourself fully, you radiate a light that inspires and infects those around you. You become an example of authenticity, strength, and resilience. Don't underestimate the transformative power of self-love. It's the foundation of a full and happy life, a life where you feel free to be yourself, pursue your dreams, and build meaningful relationships. So keep going on this journey. Celebrate your victories, learn from your challenges, and never stop growing and evolving. Remember that you are valuable, worthy of love, and capable of achieving great things. The world needs your light, and that light begins with self-love.